Okay, let's see. See if we can get this going again. All right. So, can you see me, guys, and can you hear me okay? People are still in the old stream. Yeah, unfortunately, the app crashed, so I had to start again, and I'm not quite sure if. Okay, so yeah, they're going to. You can hear me, okay? All right, that's good. I am so sorry about that. Nisi said that last night apparently the app was having a lot of problems and crashed last night. So I'm assuming that's what's happened because literally it just went off completely. So hopefully I'm on the computer this time. So hopefully this one won't crash. If it does, then I'm just going to call it a day and I'm not going to try again. So let's hope this one doesn't crash. So. All right, so welcome back for those of you that have been with us, and hello to those of you that have not. Hi, Jenna, it's good to see you. Or Gina, sorry, Gina, I always pronounce your name wrong, I'm so sorry. Gina, made it to the stream, finally ruling to Max says. Nisi says she's going to be right back. Creative pet keeping, people are still in the old stream. Hopefully they will come on over to this one. And we can start again, I guess, because that was just a disaster. I was just in the middle of giving all the details to do with the giveaway, and it completely crashed on me. So we'll just give a few more minutes for people to come on over, and then I'll go through all that again. So I'm so sorry that this happened, but hey, that's technology, unfortunately. So the new link was put in the old stream. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. Hopefully they can come on over then to this one and we can start again. Even if you do miss the stream, all the details for the giveaway will be in the description box of the video, because to enter the video you actually have to put the comment, or to enter the giveaway you actually have to put the comment in the comments box of the video, not in the live stream chat. So it really doesn't matter whether you catch the live stream or not right now, because you will be able to get the details on the stream later when hopefully it will upload and it will all be good. So Nisi says, okay, I'm back. Share the link with the old stream and edited Facebook share as well. Thank you very much, Nisi, for that. Hi from Canada and congrats on 25k. Well, thank you very much. And all right, so I'm going to go quickly over the details of the giveaway again. And if you've got any questions at all, then just leave them in the comments box below. But obviously we are celebrating 25k subs, which we just cannot believe that we have got to this point. It's been quite the journey, and we just wanted to say thank you to you guys. It was just so, it's been such an amazing journey. Last week we celebrated 2 years on YouTube, and then this week we're now obviously celebrating 25k. So who knows where the next year will take us, but we're looking forward to that. So we decided that we would do a giveaway, and at first I was thinking, well, we do $25, and then I thought, no, let's do $30. So what we're going to do is, it is USA only, I'm afraid, as always. It's so difficult shipping to other countries, so we can only do it USA. And it's going to be a $30 gift card to our store. I will leave all the information in the description box of this video. So if you're not sure on sort of what's being said or what you've got to do, then just go to the description box of the video once it uploads. You're going to have to wait probably for it to render, and then once it uploads, then all the details will be there. But you must be in the USA. You must be 18 or older to be able to enter, or have your parents' permission, because obviously if you're buying stuff through the store, then you need permission obviously from parents for that, and also you'll be giving out your address as well. I know, Tara, I do feel very bad about it, but like I say, unfortunately there's not a great deal I can do. So it is USA only. So what I want you to do to actually enter, I'm just going to use a a comment generator app that will just randomly pick a winner. So that's what I'm going to do. Rather than me sort of having to go through comments and pick something, the winner will be picked at 11:59 p.m. tomorrow night. So that is Sunday night. And what I want you to do in the comments box of this video, so not in the chat, but in the comments box of the video, I want you to put 25k USA. Now, I could keep saying all these details will be in the description box, so don't worry about having to remember it, but they will all be in the box of the video, the description box of the video. So, and that is basically it. That is all you have to do. You must be subscribed to our channel, because obviously it is a thank you to our subscribers, so you must be subscribed to our channel. We are also running a sale on our website as well, so I will leave all those links as well in the description box below. And so we're running a sale as well, and if you want, you can use the coupon code PRESIDENT10, and that will get you 10% off anything on our store. And we do sell a lot more than just dividers. So, all right, I'm going to take a quick look at the comments now that I've said all that. If you did miss it all, don't worry. Like I say, we are going to have all those details down in the comments box. All right, so I wish you shipped to Brazil. Do you know, I just wish we could ship to every country in the world. We get so many emails every day asking, can we just ship here, or can we just, but we just can't do it. It's just not possible, or certainly not at this point in time as well. So just got my divider. It is awesome. Thank you very much. For anyone that has placed orders, because we have had quite a lot of orders already come in, remember that Monday is a holiday, and so there is no shipping on Monday. So everything that is ordered over the weekend will ship out on Tuesday. And that with plants as well, we do still have, I think, a few plants left, although I'm not sure because I've not recently checked. But we do have, if we do have any plants left, then they only ship on Mondays and Tuesdays, because obviously we don't want them sitting at the mail office over the weekends. All right, let's have a look. Let's see some questions. Have we got any questions in here? I have a 20-gallon with 3 juvenile guppies. How often should I do a water change, and how much? That really depends on whether it's live plants or fake plants, how heavily you feed. And I would say for me, if it was just a 20-gallon with 3 juveniles, and let's just say you have fake plants, then I would probably do maybe 20 to 30% once a week. And I would probably do that even if I had live plants as well. But I would say that I would probably do that. You maybe wouldn't even need to do that, just simply because you're very, very understocked there. Now, obviously, when you get a lot of babies from those guppies, well, then that will be a completely different story. So, Nisi, thank you so much, Nisi. Thank you for all you do for the hobby. Congrats on all your hard work paying off a bit. Here's to another 25k around the corner. Well, thank you very much, Nisi. And I do have my cup of tea here. So I don't know if you can see, this one was a gift, and this cup is the Great Smoky Mountains. So it came from Tennessee, and I'm drinking Earl Grey. That's what I've got right now. So what is the giveaway? The giveaway is a $30 gift voucher to our store. It is USA only. And as I've said, I will leave all the details in the description box below. So I don't want to keep saying that. So all I'm going to say from now on is just you have to rewatch the video if you wanted all the details, or just go to the description box below once this has actually uploaded. I have a divided 10-gallon Betta tank. Is it possible to add tank mates to both sides? I would say no. It's probably a little too small. I mean, you could do snails, but other than that, I would say that really it's too small, because most fish need more than that. And with it being divided anyway, I would only put a betta fish in each side. That's just my personal preference. I'm sure there are maybe some nano fish that you could do, but nano fish are not my thing or speciality, so I wouldn't really like to advise on that. But personally, I would say no. All right, let's see what else we've got. Yes, thank you, Nisi. Everyone's saying thank you to Nisi, and yes, thank you very much indeed. What state are we in? We are in Florida. What do you sell? If you go on over to our website, you'll be able to take a look at what we sell. We sell too much on there to go through it all. Candy, thank you for putting the links in, and Creative Innovations as well. Oh, Amber's back again. Big City Betas, good to see you again. All right, let's have a look through some of these comments. I wish they'd stop jumping. New Betta and 10-gallon tank have filter, but water is very cloudy. That's likely to be a bacterial bloom, possibly, but it depends if the tank is cycled or not. If you've just put a beta in and then set the tank up and then just put a beta fish in, then it possibly is a algae bloom or a bacterial bloom. I would just leave it. I mean, you could keep doing water changes, but that's all going to depend on whether you cycle the tank. If you didn't cycle the tank, you're going to need to do water changes regularly anyway, several times a week. But if the tank is cycled, then I would leave it alone and it will actually just sort itself out, and just do your regular tank maintenance. All right. Do you recommend me breeding a half moon beta with a koi beta? I mean, you can breed whatever you like, obviously within reason. It just depends what is you're going for. You need to think about what you're wanting out of breeding, and just remember that breeding is a lot of hard work. We're just in the process of having to start separating ours, and this is where reality kicks in, that they're not all in one tank, and so you're talking about a lot more water changes. So, but yeah, I mean, you can do the like I say, it really depends what you're looking for in what you're wanting to breed. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, I know this sounds stupid, but what do you mean by cycling a tank? Okay, well, first off, there are no stupid questions. We all ask questions, and that is how we learn. You know, we all go to the internet, we all go to YouTube to learn. So never think it is stupid to ask a question, because that is how you're going to learn. To cycle a tank basically means that the filter is growing beneficial bacteria to take care of the toxins in the water. That's probably the most simple way I can describe it. I do actually have a video series starting from setting up a beta fish tank all the way through the cycling process and that sort of thing. Now, if you already have the fish, then the tank will slowly start to cycle, because the fish produces waste, which in turn becomes ammonia, which is actually very toxic to your fish. And so that is why you're going to have to do extra water changes until the tank cycles. Once ammonia is in your tank, then that ammonia eventually becomes nitrite, because there's like different bacteria that sort of eat the other, as it were, and it makes it into something else. And then eventually what you're wanting is nitrates. Nitrates in and of themselves, as long as they're not too high, then they're not very toxic. But if they get too high, then they also get toxic. And that is actually why you have to do water changes, to remove that nitrate out of your tank. So if your tank hasn't cycled, so in other words, the bacteria, the good bacteria, hasn't been set up in your filter, then you do need to do more regular water changes, because otherwise your fish is going to be living in very toxic water, which obviously will make it sick in the long run. Cycling typically takes anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks, depending how you do it. So I would suggest that you maybe just go search, do a video, Life with Pets cycling a tank, and our video should come up. And like I say, we did sort of go through it step by step, and we actually cycled a tank during that video, so we showed you how to go about doing it. All right, what else have we got? How do I stop my beta from eating my harlequin's food? He keeps hogging the area under the feeding door and chases them away. Yeah, that is just, it's one of the things that goes with having beta fish, with living with other fish. That is a very common problem. What I do is, usually if I have a beta fish living with other fish, is I will feed the beta fish at one end of the tank whilst feeding the other fish at the other end of the tank. So if that's possible to do, then, or distract your beta fish, there are several different things you can do, but usually usually I will feed the betta fish at one end and then the other fish at the other end. I do have that with the breeding tank for profit. We have one betta fish in there right now, and when it's feeding time, obviously they're all going crazy, and she will often chase the betta fish, chase the guppies away. And so what I've started doing is I feed her at one end, and the guppies have learned that I feed them at the other end. So if you've got a lid on your tank, it may mean you've got to take a lid off, but we actually have sort of like 3 feeding holes, so I'm able to do that. Sherry and Will says, congrats on 25k, thank you very much. How do you tell if your betta fish is done breeding? I am by no means an expert when it comes to breeding, as we've only done it the once. So if Amber is still in the comments, if she could maybe pick that one up for me, that would be good. For us, we just kept watching them and watching them and watching them, and then when eventually the male became very aggressive and was wanting to keep her away from the nest rather than sort of inviting her over, because when they're breeding and they're both ready, then he will sort of keep going and getting her almost and inviting her to the nest. When I found, for us, I'm sure it's probably different each time, but for us, I found that when they were done, he started to get very, very aggressive, and he would chase her away, and he didn't want her anywhere near. And eventually it got to the point that even just if he saw her sort of in the corner of the tank, or if she peeped out from wherever she was, then he would just go crazy after her. So at that point we took her out, and it seemed all good from there. But maybe Amber can give you a little bit more, and that's Big City Bettas if she's still here. Okay, let's have a look. What else have we got? Hello, ordered and love frog bit from you. Do you know if cherry shrimp can be placed in a betta sorority? Usually bettas will eat shrimp. That is usually the case. It's not always the case, but especially cherry shrimp, just because of the bright colour of them. Now, it's not to say it can't work. I do have one betta juvenile, very, very young, because it's one that we've bred, in our breeding tank for profit. So it is actually in with our cherry shrimp, and it doesn't bother with them at all right now. But I can't guarantee that, obviously, as she gets a bit, I say she, we don't know whether it's male or female, but I can't guarantee whether it will go after them. But usually they will actually eat them. However, if the tank is extremely heavily planted, you might get away with it. But because you said it's a sorority, then I'm going to assume there's 5 or more girls in there. It's not something that I would particularly recommend. I mean, you could maybe try it, but be prepared to lose shrimp if you know that's what you choose to do. All right, so okay, so Amber, Big City Bettas, usually I go based on their reaction. The female will either swim away and lose interest or be chased off by the male. I then net her and take her out. So why is the thumbnail saying 10k? Yeah, we had technical difficulties. We were on another stream, but the app crashed. And so I quickly tried to get set up on just the general live stream, and unfortunately it wouldn't let me change the thumbnail, which I will do obviously once the video is finished. So but it wouldn't let me do it sort of while I was trying to do it at this point. So how do you tell if a tank is cycled? You have to test the water, so get a test kit. You can either use the strips or the API master kit, and if you just test the water, it will tell you if it's cycled. What you're looking for is no ammonia, no nitrite, and you're wanting some level of nitrate. So usually around 5 to 10, although you can go up to 20, and then up to 40 is really pushing it. We never let our tanks go over 20, and most of them sit around 5 when I test the water. Okay, so I'm going to really quickly go back over the giveaway again, as many of you will have joined since me talking about it. Obviously, we are celebrating 25k subs on YouTube, so we are doing a giveaway. All the details will be in the description box of this video once it renders and uploads, so you'll be able to go there and just see what you need to do. It is USA only, and we are giving away a $30 gift card to our online store. If you want to check out what we have on our store, then if one of the mods could just put a link in the description into the chat, then you can go on over if you'd like and just take a look at what we sell. What I want you to do is to enter. We're going to use a comments generator, a random generator for the comments of this video. So I need you to type in 25k USA, and then what happens is the app generator will actually pick up on just those ones in that comment or in the comments, and a winner will be picked. So and then you will literally have 48 hours to contact me to claim that gift card. The winner will be picked, or it closes at 11:59 p.m. tomorrow night, and I will then run, so that's Sunday, yes, so then I will run the generator Monday morning, and the winner will be announced by me pinning the post, like doing a pin post on this video, and I'll also do it on the community tab as well. So just make sure you check those two places if you did enter. So it's not putting it in the chat, it's not going to count if you put it in the chat now. It has to be in the comments of the video once this video uploads. Alright guys, I think that I am going to end it there, and thank you so much for joining me and bearing with me while we had issues with the first stream that we started. And thank you again so much for 25k subs. We're just so appreciative of all the support. And don't forget that we are running a sale as well on our website. And if you put in President 10, that will get you 10% off all your orders. All right, guys, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in our next video.